Alright, YouTube, hello. Today we are doing some gameplay. We're doing a couple games today. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming today. It could be a few games, could be a number of games, I don't know. We'll see how I feel as the stream goes on. But anyways, we're about to get started here in a few minutes, so just hold on. Alright, let's get started.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. The action tonight will be happening out in Dallas, where the Mavericks will be going up against the Houston Rockets. The Rockets come into this one after the win against Memphis. A great win for them, and they rose to the occasion and pulled off the upset. Riding high right now. And before we tip off, I just need to ask Shaq, when you think back to great teammates, what are the qualities that make a great teammate?
Well, you want to play the guys who care as much about the game as you do. A guy who puts the team first. A guy who gets you involved. A guy who has the same dream.
So as I said, we're going to play for a little while today. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. It's Houston and Dallas. Top storyline, Darren Williams, Clark injured. He will not be suiting up.
Well, Kevin, no more uncertainty about the seriousness of his injury. We only got a preliminary diagnosis after he came out of their previous game, but now they sound sure about it. Hopefully we see him back on the court in less than a month.
Yeah, and we should. Barring anything unforeseen, you'd expect him to be back in a matter of a few weeks.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Freak, he's in at center. Harden out there with Ish Smith. Then there's Beasley, and it's Brewer in at the small forward. And both free throws good from Freak. Harris with it. Parsons on the wing. McGee a screen. Dallas moving it around. Matthews against Harden. Clock is at 3. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Again the miss by the Mavericks. Pass to Beasley. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now here is Harris. Here's Nowitzki. Dallas again missing.
Thought that was good.
Not looking good for him
Thought it
so
was
far.
good.
4 straight misses to start the game.
A chance now to go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with Rick Carlisle.
Yes, Kevin, he said he doesn't want to see their offense fall into bad habits and get stagnant. He said as long as we keep moving without the ball and don't stand around watching the paint dry, we'll be able to put up points. Let's see if they can keep their legs moving here tonight.
Thought I had the
guys.
rebound.
Okay, Doris, appreciate the information. I think, guys, it's not the first time that shooting has been a focus for this team.
Close.
Not at all. A lot of their offensive philosophy really centers around their ability to create and take
There it is.
shots.
And, of course, that's something that a lot of teams would benefit from, guys. They're looking to play a very cerebral and disciplined game today.
Here's Harris, following the basket by Freak. Harris dishes to Nowitzki. Good on the three-point shot. Nowitzki's got 5.
He's
Not
looking
bad.
confident right from the opening tip.
To the inside, stolen by McGee. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Nowitzki outside. The shot no good. And it's Houston.
Should have gone in, too.
Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And a couple guys got hot early, and then it became contagious. You could see that everybody kind of pitched in when it came to shooting.
Exactly right, Greg. Normally there's a hot shooter. The defense can kind of lock into that guy and then let somebody else get some shots, but that wasn't even an option in that game because
Good defense.
was on fire.
Rockets leading by 5. Over to the left wing. From 18 feet away. Parsons with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Parsons got his
So I'm
first
thinking
3
about
points
getting
of the game.
2K17,
Rockets have gone 4
starting
of
this
5
career
from the
over,
field so far.
and
Beasley
seeing
outside.
where that goes.
The 9-foot shot.
Or I mean, pre-ordering
No
the
good.
game.
Parsons with some nice D.
I think I'm going to do that whenever it gets more
Dallas has
money
gone 2 or 3 from deep so
next
far in
month,
this game.
before the 16th.
Kicks to Harris. And Nowitzki wide open. He fires. That doesn't go either for Nowitzki. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Brewer. Dishes it to Beasley. Harden kicks to Freak. The fadeaway, up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Great shot. Had to fade back, but he still managed to drain it.
Nowitzki with the screen on Smith. Harris passes to Nowitzki. And he didn't get
I'm usually
quite
pretty
enough
slow
out
with
of
my
that one.
releases
It's
here.
a real difficult
Can't already
game
tell.
for him offensively, and it's cost him.
This is a lot of practice, really.
Passes it to Matthews. 1:43 left in the first. McGee buries it down low.
When I bought this game, it was not, it was a long time ago, really. It was like when it first came out. And I've just been restarting for years, trying to get 99
Julia,
overall.
He's checked in for JaVale McGee.
And I realized that it would never happen. Because it takes a lot of steps to do that
Rockets
shit.
trail by
So,
9. Devin Harris is out
I
there.
just kinda
with
said,
Gary
fuck
Neal.
it.
Then there's Chandler Parsons. Then there's Pachulia. And it's McGee in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And you know,
So, yeah,
that's
it's
a
gonna
really
happen
good game,
probably.
But they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Pachulia dishes to Harris. They set the pick. Parsons outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the shot. And it comes off the front of the rim. Rockets have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Smith kicks to Freak. Releases from 15. That's good. And now just a
I've had a
5-point
mic for a
Maverick
while.
lead.
Just such a good shooter. From
it's
that
actually a
range.
headset.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
And there's the feed to Neal. McGee a screen. And Neal kicks to McGee. An easy layup after coming off the pick. McGee's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies, boy, he was tremendous. He finished with 22 points and also dominated with his excellent defensive rebounding. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game. The defender had the position and the height.
that
Even
was
when
Burke.
you use the fadeaway, it's tough to overcome that.
Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. Now, that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
Feeds it to Brewer. Launches it. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Here's Freak. And he takes that one up and
wow.
powers it through.
Shit.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
Harris kicks to Parsons. McGee a screen. Parsons attacking. It's tipped.
Nope. Not today.
Now Decker, the dish to Smith. Here's Brewer. He nails it, and we're tied up. Brewer's got 5 points now in the quarter. Neal. Can't get it to go. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, James, throughout the first...
It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
It's been about his ability to just lock down the opponent from a defensive standpoint. A lot of shots also being blocked.
That reach he's shown, Greg, is certainly
been
fantastic in getting to
I'm
some
on
of
the
these
internet
shots.
over
I mean,
here.
he
You can
looks like
buy
he's got telescopic
2K14 and 15 for under $10. That's weird. That's I know it's how it works with the games, but it's amazing how games lose their price like that. One day they're 60 and the next they're 10.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Freak in at center. Brewer is out there with Beasley. Then it's Harden, and it's Smith in at the one spot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Matthews, no one around him, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Matthews has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Inside, there's Freak. It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Parsons on the wing. And good.
Nobody around him.
Assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got his 6th assist on the night. There's the pass to Freak. Fades back. There's the bucket. Good. Freak's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
Parsons outside.
I don't know how wide open I was,
Back to
but
Harris.
okay.
Clock at 6. McGee's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one.
And it's now 22 points for Freak.
And that's another assist for
Green
a team
all
that
day
is
long.
putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
All day
And I
long.
love the mentality that they've had.
Probably.
If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Brewer, the pass to Harden. Freak. And it's Houston with another.
When they pulled up from mid-range, more often than not, they buried.
And that shot might not be the #1 option, but if the D will give it to you and you hit it in rhythm, that's the one you take.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Beasley with a clean look. And it's Houston with another.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Harris kicks to McGee. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Solid
Those
on the
animations,
one-hand
man.
throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen
Another
him
green
miss
release.
a play like that.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. McGee is screen on Smith, and it's Harris off the drive.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. He's also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Parsons. Nowitzki comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Gary Neal subbed in for Harris. They've got Gary Neal, He's out there with Nowitzki.
Another green runs.
JaVale McGee is out there with Alex Len. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The Mavericks trailing. And Neal kicks to Len.
I used to Jordan fade away, by the way.
Here's Neal, covered by Smith. Here's Neal to take the lead, and it's blocked, and he recovers it. And there's
I love
the
doing
shot
that.
clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Dallas making a switch here. Harris
As
is
my
checked in.
5 blocks can
Here's
probably
Smith.
tell you, I do like doing that.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And that one's good. Freak.
Right to the rim.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Rockets.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered
Get
it
it out of
down.
the way.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Get out of the way.
Mavericks trailed by 4. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Oh, and here comes Smith, all alone. And that one is good by Beasley.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
And there's the 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Mavericks.
Yeah, it happens to
Parsons
the best
comes
of
in
us.
for Len, and it's Matthews in for Gary Neal. Looking at Dallas, they want to turn it around after the loss to Indiana. Here's Freak. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. And now an 8-point Houston lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest
Natural.
first into the man in front of him. My goodness. I'm
Another
not an
block.
official, and I could have gotten that one right.
And Houston again with the bucket.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Harris with it. Now Smith defending. Harris dishes to Matthews. Parsons outside. He kicks it to Nowitzki.
Looking at the numbers for Dirk Nowitzki, 9 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player.
The Rockets making a switch here. Brewers checked in.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And both free throws good from Freak.
They can boo all they want. Nothing's going
Mavericks
to
trail
happen.
by 10.
Obviously.
Harris kicks to Nowitzki. Charity stripe shot. It's rebounded by Houston.
Come on, Dirk. You got to
Freak's
make
got
those
his
shit.
8th rebound here tonight.
You got to give them a lot of credit.
And the
for
game is
job
down.
they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today.
Let me show
but
you how,
really,
Dirk.
it's about what they've done on the backboard.
That's how.
at the top of that list. Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is making the long rebounds, which are the transition points. Make the defense move. And let's pass
I'm an
a good
inside
shot.
scorer, by the way.
Great
Inside
shot.
center.
Let the game come to you. You're forcing the issue too much.
That's why I
Smith
can't.
against
That's why I don't
Harris.
have a jump shot
Three
really
for
outside
Matthews.
the paint.
Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got assist number 11 for him
It
here
happens.
tonight.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Ah, you're open, man. I hate that.
Freak passes to Beasley. Lays it up and banks it in. Beasley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Inside. There's Freak. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
They're scoring boatloads of
just can't stop me.
raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been
Just
a
too
step
hard,
slow.
I
It's
guess.
really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's McGee, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one is on Beasley.
Just absolute domination in this one for McGee. He has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story. Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Rockets.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Well, Kevin, timing and anticipation, they got the block.
I'm pretty sure he had defense on him. No? Okay.
And that definitely changed the momentum.
Or still.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries.
Well, I guess technically he did have defense on him. It just wasn't.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game
Our
to play in
team.
the season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing
That's
all-around
right.
game it was for Freak. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Beasley. Decker comes in for Brewer. And it's KJ McDaniels in for James Harden. 43 seconds left in the 4th. There's a screen. Here's measuring. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris.
I can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
Yeah, you're right about that, Greg. He's put a no trespassing allowed on that spot of the floor. It's all his.
He had a nice open look right there.
There we
and
go.
The Rockets lead by 11.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown. Finishing strong.
And here's Smith.
Let's get the ball inside.
Now here's Freak. Fader on the way. And it's Houston with another.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight.
Good game, good game.
Especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
So we see the Rocket.
Good win, good win, good win.
Gentlemen, I'm here.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
So what I'm probably going to do is restart the stream, turn my mic off,
This
and
is
keep
Ernie
playing.
Johnson, joined by
I don't really feel
Shaquille
like
O'Neal
talking
and
anymore.
Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. He had an outstanding 4th quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch.
He was dazzling tonight, guys. Even his opponents were looking at him going, wow, you're tearing us up tonight.
Well, his ability to get into the paint and get to the rim was deadly. For a guy who's mainly a perimeter shooter, it was remarkable how many of his points came right at the bucket.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan.
Okay, guys, I shall return momentarily. Probably in a few minutes.